So people are wanting some movement in the price of ADA right now, and I can completely understand that, right? I'd love to see some movement either to the upside, the downside, right? Either opportunity or gains. That would work great. But what you have to remember is right now we are waiting. Okay, we are stuck in this waiting period, this sideways action. We're sitting in this turning point, this flat period, and that's okay. But there is a specific thing that we are in fact waiting on. Now, some people have said in comments, like I said, I read all the comments. Some people are saying that, oh yeah, the SEC's got it out for ADA and it's going to go down and all this stuff. They're going to ban it here in the US. And what you have to remember is that's not exactly what's going on. All they've done so far is they've just named ADA as an unregistered security. Okay, that's what they've alleged that it is. But what you have to remember is that there's no formal court case against Cardano or ADA. That's a very key point here. When we look at something that we're specifically waiting on, which is the conclusion of this Ripple versus SEC case, this has played out very differently from that point. When they first came after Ripple, they filed a lawsuit. I believe it was back in the fall of 2020. Actually, it might have even been December of 2020. They filed this lawsuit and they've been in the courts ever since. Right now, still there's no action taken against Cardano or ADA. I think even what the SEC is waiting on at this time is some clarity from this Ripple versus SEC case. Obviously, if they end up losing this case with Ripple, it sets a very big precedent for the crypto industry. It's a roadmap for all others who have been, had accusation against them to follow. Okay, they can follow this specific roadmap. They can use this judgment as ammunition essentially to win their case. So the SEC, I think right now is paused. They're waiting as well to see if they should even pursue this further. That's a very key point. Now, obviously, this case is coming to a conclusion very soon. It's been playing out for quite some time. It's actually expected to conclude by the end of this month. I'm not sure if that's still going to happen or not. But what you have to remember is that this fight is going to be ongoing, okay? When this case comes to a close, the SEC is going to still kind of try to worm their way around and figure out, what they can do, what they can't. And I think a big part of that is getting obviously some sort of framework, some sort of regulation in place so that this confusion doesn't happen. Brad Garlinghouse has made a very good point. Actually, in a video he did on June 17th, he said the SEC knowingly created confusion about the rules, and they use that confusion through enforcement. And that truly is there, right? There's no framework right now to create guidance when it comes to crypto. And they basically, they've said multiple times, oh yeah, come in and register. But then we've had people ask, oh, how do we register? And the SEC is like, just do it, right? They've been very contradictory throughout this entire process. And it's created obviously a big issue. And that's the reason why crypto right now is just kind of trending sideways. It's trying to find its foothold. It's waiting for some sort of clarity to come as for the next direction of the SEC, for the direction of crypto here in the US. All this stuff is just kind of what we're waiting on at this time. So I wouldn't necessarily, and this isn't FUD or anything like that, I wouldn't expect like a bull market anytime soon. It's not supposed to quite happen yet anyways. We may have some bull runs ahead. If this case concludes and Ripple ends up winning, and the markets will probably take off. Okay. Just frankly, they'll probably take off. As always, this is not financial advice, but it'll be a long awaited precedent that's been needed here in the US. So that's what we're waiting on right now, guys. We're waiting on some sort of clarity from this. It may be a couple days, it may be a couple weeks, maybe a couple months still, but don't expect ADA to, continue to drop. Don't expect it to moon at this time. We're just going to be kind of stuck sideways, but this is where we can obviously take advantage of these opportunities that are still here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think that's what we're waiting on as well. But have a great day. I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.